Hey! I want to promote a few things. First of all, badfriendsmerch.com. This stuff is on sale. This great hat. We have shirts. We got all sorts of stuff. Go to badfriendsmerch.com to get any of this stuff. And also, Bobby's excited to let you know that I've got some dates coming up to warm up for my new special. I'm taping an hour.
I'm so excited.
Aren't you excited for me to do my hour?
Yeah.
I'm going to Salt Lake City September 9th and 10th. At Brea the 13th. I'm also adding many more dates. And the special's being shot in Denver, Colorado at the Paramount Theater. Those tickets are going to be available as soon as possible. They might be up now. Go to andrewsantino.com, andrewsantino.com. Salt Lake City, come out. Brea, California, come on out and see me, andrewsantino.com. I just shot this big goon in the face. Well shot. What did you learn?
We're playing Raid Shadow Legends, everyone knows.
Raid Shadow Legends.
I'm going into my battle right now, and I'm doing the campaign.
This is actually very cool.
And then I did that.
There's 4 of us together marching through this game. The graphics are actually really good.
They're really good, the graphics. Oh, I just killed
There's a big
2
dragon.
people. I think
This dragon looks a lot like me.
Yeah?
This year, Raid celebrates its 3rd year anniversary. These are my top 3 champions. Coronar, Cleopaturx, Bistofus. I love that he has a high accuracy aura for all allies. And these are our top 3 places to play.
I play in the shower.
You play in the shower.
Yeah. I play it while I'm bungee jumping.
I play it when I'm in bed. That's the most time I play video games on my phone is when I'm in the bed or when I'm in the backyard.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just sit outside by myself.
Basically, what we're saying, you can play it anywhere. It's fun. You know
Anywhere.
what I mean? Yeah.
Anytime. You can do it on mobile or PC.
Yep.
It's for both.
It's a great game. The graphics are insane. They're console-level graphics.
And this month, Raid's got a non-stop schedule of special events and activities, including Forge Pass Season 3 with some amazing rewards on offer, including a limited edition artifact set. Limited edition! If that's not enough, Raid's bringing out some new champions, along with some awesome-looking champion skins for the incredible Madame Cirrus.
But wait,
big news.
That's some big news right here. We have big news. Raid is giving everyone's favorite champion the upgrade he deserves. You might have seen his struggle for awesomeness in some of Raid's hilarious videos, but finally, Death Knight is becoming a legendary champion. It's something we've all been waiting for, and I can't wait to see how Ultimate Death Knight turns out, man.
There's never been a better time to get started. New players, use our link or scan the QR code right here on the screen and get a free starter pack worth almost $30 of free champion Enya. And also this cool in-game loot. You'll find your rewards here in your inbox for the next 30 days only.
You two are bad friends.
Who are these 2 idiots?
A white dude and an Asian dude. You two are disgusting.
Well, you 2 are something.
We're bad friends.
Do you feel better when you get like a white limo driver or a white driver? Do you like that more?
Yeah, but I don't like it because if they know who I am, it's okay.
Yeah.
But sometimes every time, if I get a white driver and they see it's me, they get bummed right away.
Why?
Because I look like I don't have money.
That's true. Last night,
you did it.
SB's after party.
Yeah.
I don't know. By the way, did you watch SB's? Steph did stand up. Sarah Tiana wrote some of his stuff. Chris Spencer. Who else? He crushed, actually.
He's a really nice guy.
No, but he actually did really well at the ESPYs. Like, he roasted a little bit. It was kind of fun, man.
Yeah, because even when me and Kalai did his game show, his wife at a game show, he was very funny and loose.
Very
good.
He's a dope dude.
He's a good dude. What?
He's very charismatic.
Yeah.
He's extreme.
That's not your guy, though, right? Spud Webb, that's your guy?
This guy, he walked in this morning. He walked in and was like, he's like, man, Tino, did you see what happened with the Pentagon? And I was like, of course not.
Oh, my God.
And he's like, man, they released a whole new subcategory. Tell him what it is.
Oh, so you know how they get the UAP task force? So now they open up an office for anomalous vehicles that's going from space into the water. So they trying to monitor everything.
Oh, they go to water now?
They've been in water. See, that's what I'm talking about.
You never even mentioned water.
They've been
in water.
The water. They
He's
call
saying-
USOs.
Yeah.
Unidentified.
Yeah, the movie's called
submerged
The Abyss. I saw it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, do you like that movie? That was a great
It was
movie.
a good movie.
You guys are perfect.
Preliminary
seen that movie?
assessment. Unidentified aerial phenomena. Is this it? This is what the new thing is? Oh my God! I'm not going to these papers again.
No, don't go to the docs. It's too much. No, just type in.
You know he does this late at night. He's on these docs late at night.
It's
Docking the doc.
What a sad world.
Just type in UFO and then click on news. Type in UFO news.
I can
then
imagine
type in
Doc
news.
with his alien pajamas,
Click on those. See?
right? Late at night,
Pentagon
alien
renames
pajamas,
UFO office
Pinot,
expands
right?
mission to
4 in the
transmedium
morning,
objects.
just reading this stuff. It's so sad.
It's
the
so
visual.
sad.
The visual. Yeah.
After only 8 months of existence, the Pentagon's office tasked with investigating and tracking UFOs or unidentified aerial phenomena will look beyond the stars for objects of interest. On Wednesday, the Pentagon announced that it renamed and expanded the authority of the government's chief UFO office. That someone just got a promotion. Formerly known as the Airborne Object Identification and Management Group, or AOIMG. The office will now be known as the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or AARO, ARROW. I got to be honest with you. All jokes aside right now.
Yeah.
All jokes aside.
Yeah.
This is going so under the radar that a piece of me knows they have so much information.
Sure.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Of course.
How is this not the front page news that, like, they've slid this under Biden has COVID? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Biden has COVID, like, big fucking deal. Everyone has COVID right now. Literally everybody. How come we don't hear about this?
But also,
you scare everybody.
But Doc,
Huh?
You got to do it the way they're doing it because it scares everybody.
It should scare everyone.
I didn't know what a
but-
galaxy was. I've been because since I met you, I've been like Googling things and trying to learn about it. There's 300 billion planets in our galaxy.
Wait. There's 300 billion planets in our galaxy alone?
Yeah,
I think so.
200 billion.
Yeah, 200 billion. Yeah.
You're off by 100 billion. That's a lot.
I don't know, but check this out, right? And then there are 300 million planets that could be like Earth in that 200 billion. Right? So, and then that's just our galaxy. There's other galaxies. So in my head, I'm like, theoretically, right? You're right. I mean, the odds, there's got to be other life, intelligent life on other planets.
Right.
Right.
We can't be the only thing.
We can't be the only
Because we're
thing.
not that good. Look at us in this room.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they came
But
down
that's
and
why they
saw
haven't
this
been
room?
here. We're so dumb, you know?
You know how like the last time we was talking about this and y'all named some of those groups of different species y'all named?
Yeah.
Think about this.
White
The
Walker.
tall,
Yeah,
tall, wide.
whites.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else? Name another one.
The Gray People.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue Man Group.
Okay. Man, you on some bullshit. That's the fucking.
Michael Stipe from
Michael
REM.
Stipe. 100%.
No.
Michael Stipe.
You don't think that guy's a fucking
Yeah.
a tall white?
Vern Troyer was definitely. Right?
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
to Vern.
Definitely was.
So let's just say this. Let's pretend right now that those are all real.
They are.
Yeah, they are real.
So what that means, they're all coming here and they're able to get to us, but we're not able to get to them. It means we're in the middle of something. That's why we don't know understand what's going on.
Well, yeah, we don't. I don't think we're the end
I think
of it.
we're in the middle of it. I think we're just in the middle of something and we're starting to find out.
Yeah, but the theory that they're having a war. If you look online, there's like a war between 5 different alien races, right?
Possibility.
Who's winning?
What?
Who's winning?
You would think that you would walk outside and see a shrapnel of a something.
But they
Like, well, there's no sign of
look
nothing.
at the distance we are from different solar systems. What the fuck are you talking about? See, this
But
is
you're
not-
saying that they're here.
yeah,
Yeah, there's
they've
not.
been coming here, and they are here.
They're here
Yeah,
now.
They're here.
They're here
Where
right
are
now.
they?
Where are they?
Underwater.
Oh, they're underwater.
They
don't want
in
to stay on the
bases.
surface?
Yeah,
Yeah,
are
yeah.
were they in the bases or whatever they got there with the government? If the
No, I'm
government-
saying, are there any of them walking free?
Well,
Amongst us.
according to the government, it's possible.
What?
Right. So according to the documents, like unaccountable pregnancies, that would be they're walking amongst us. This depends on how many women or how many people then had that. If that's true, you understand what I'm saying?
So you're
No.
saying women are getting
They're
pregnant,
getting
by,
pregnant
aliens?
by aliens?
You want to call them aliens, whatever you want to call them, yeah.
Well, okay.
What?
What do you want me to call them?
Yeah.
Well, because they can still be human beings. Like, you know what your problem is? You think that we probably are the only human beings. Hey, type in 1977
I see.
Staffordshire YouTube on YouTube.
Oh, so theoretically, Doc, look at me. Theoretically, I could be an alien.
That's possible.
Hey, Doc.
Okay.
That would explain.
Hey, Doc.
That's been your
That would explain a lot.
Hey, Doc.
Never been.
Yeah. My gray dick. That would explain my gray
I could
dick.
also.
Right there, the top one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now-
Here we go.
1954.
No, it's too
By the
long.
way,
Here we go.
It's too
before
long.
women could
Standard
vote.
Cheers had a whole
Here we
crop
go.
of flying saucers. Spots in the sky, lights in the sky, strange things. But the strangest of all was seen one day over this cottage. Mr. and Mrs. Rustenberg were living there, quietly, out in the country. And, well,
Pause it.
Well,
I believe nothing that's going to come out of this woman's mouth.
yeah.
This woman escaped Eastern European, the block, came to fucking wherever she. What is this? Is it England now?
Yeah.
She made it out alive.
But dude, 1954. Look at what she's wearing. That shirt.
By the way, she's
Very-
28. She's 28 years old.
Yeah.
She's in really bad condition.
Yeah.
No.
Let's hear what she says.
Wait, let me ask you
all,
something.
I could tell you
You
what
would
she
fuck her before you'd fuck me?
Of course, I would give it to her in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Fucking
Maybe you're the
legs
alien.
behind the
Wait.
ears and just
Without the accent, though.
Oh, man.
If she wasn't British,
I smash. Yeah, before this guy, of course.
you're fucking dumb.
You're
dude.
dumb, dude.
Oh, why would
You would fuck her before you fuck Andrew?
anybody?
Me.
Any dudes?
Look at me.
I'm taking that pussy. That pussy, bro. You wouldn't look.
Gross.
All right, let me see what she
So
has
gross.
to say.
Tell me what you saw.
Well, it was one ordinary day. I was waiting for my husband to come home from work, and my two sons went to Seifert to school, and I was getting changed, and I heard this terrific noise. It was just like a giant cauldron of water being poured onto a fire, a shh sort of noise, you know. And my first reaction was, oh, the children. I thought maybe a plane was crashing or something like that. And I slipped my jumper on and went outside to find my two sons lying flat on the ground in the garden in front of the house, shouting, "Mummy, Mummy, there's a flying saucer." Well, naturally, I just said, "Come on, don't be stupid. Come in the house." But felt sort of a strange sensation. Wended my way up the side of the house to where we had a pump where we used to get all our water from, and automatically looked up to see this, all I can describe, this huge Mexican hat. It was stationary, this thing, and it was bright silver in color.
She saw sombrero. She saw sombrero.
I was looking to the sky,
Give her
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Give her the best she
and
had,
the clouds parted,
Yeah.
and all I heard was,
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
It was Mexican aliens.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the alien she's talking about. She's
Yeah.
talking about immigrants.
Man, listen,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that her shit is real, but I'm
started
getting to a point that I
Brexit.
want to show you.
My
Listen,
God,
Okay,
dude.
so you watch this shit late at night?
no, here's
Yes.
the thing. Here's
3
the
in the
thing.
morning
This
in
is
your
his
alien
porn.
pajamas.
This is porn to
You're
him.
No,
peanut
no.
on a wire. You're watching this shit at 3 in the morning.
No, here's the thing.
Dude, get on Tinder.
No, listen, man.
Get a
This is what
girl,
I did.
man.
This
You're
is what
losing
I
your
did.
mind, bro.
No, I've been seeing it. This was after I watched The Scientist and his approach on the whole situation. And he was about to collect the information. So he said, it's not about what Bob Lazar, if he's proving him real or fake. He just wanted to hear what he said, and he said after listening to him, he was convinced. That's my approach. So I said, okay, let me try to listen to some of this shit. This shit sounds crazy, but I'm just saying this just because we were talking about pregnancies and y'all were saying about aliens, but I'm about to show y'all that they aliens could be these. Go ahead and show these motherfuckers.
Wait, what?
Color.
Watch more of this?
There's more?
Well, just listen. She about to explain. She about to get to the part where she about to tell who was in the vehicle.
Okay, I don't believe her.
I don't believe her.
Okay, but I'm just
She
saying.
said it looked like a Mexican hat.
Yeah. I'm done after
That's
that.
her only
We not-
description?
listen,
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying I believe her. I'm saying that there's a possibility what she's saying could be true. Facts.
No.
Play the motherfucker.
And it had a dome. A dome. It was tilted to sort of, I could see the occupants in it.
You saw people in it?
I
Pause
saw
it.
people
Stop,
in
stop.
it. There were
Pause it.
two
So-
people.
You're telling me
Yeah.
these people have the unimaginable technology to fucking come to Earth in a saucer?
Yeah.
But they've got a dome and you can see inside who's in
Yeah.
it?
And they're going,
That's been,
how are you?
Get the
That's been-
fuck
Get
out of
the
here.
fuck out of here.
Get the
They've
fuck
been
out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
Get the
They've been-
fuck out
Yeah.
of here. Hello. You think you would? They would let
Yeah.
you see them?
Yeah, they wouldn't do that.
No.
It'd be like one of those, if there was a window, one of those FBI interrogation windows where it's like one way.
A little slit you can't see
You
in.
think
They
there's
can
no
only
way-
see out.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah.
We have big heads.
You know,
Sorry.
in her, she's playing it like the Jetsons with the bubble, like you can see all of them perfectly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
insane.
It's insane.
Why would they let you see them and then they would come down in a saucer? Otherwise, they would come down and make a big fucking stink anyway. But how come they disappear all the time?
If
then?
you hear about majority of the saucers back then, that's what they were. They had a clear dome. So,
Oh, so
finish.
they-
Oh, then it cleared out. Yeah.
so they've advanced their
Hey, am
technology.
I bullshitting? Y'all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, according to, I ain't saying none of this shit is real. I'm just saying.
Okay,
that's what they
let's
say.
hear what this woman has to say.
People in there.
There's people.
These people were beautiful people. That's the only way I can describe them.
Stop.
Stop
So,
this.
no, stop for a second.
Stop.
So they look like Brooke Shields and Steve McQueen waving. Hello. We're the beautiful people. What the fuck are you saying? They're beautiful people.
Hey,
Now,
like
is your
I-
assumption that they have taken our form because they can see us and they copy us?
No, it doesn't. What I'm saying is you're in your minds, right? You would think that we're the only ones made here that look like us, and that doesn't have to be the case.
I think that we're the only ones that look like us.
Are you fucking kidding me? You guys.
Can I
are
just
something
ask
else.
you something, right?
Yeah, I think we look like us.
Yeah?
That's it.
Yeah, when people are telling me stories, I look at the person first and go, what is this guy's credentials? You know what I mean? Do I know this person? Like if Lex Fridman,
Yeah.
right, pulled me aside and goes, listen, dude, I saw it. He described it. I would be like, you know what? Lex Fridman is one of the smartest guys on planet Earth,
Yeah.
right?
You's a goddamn dummy.
Who?
You.
Why?
Because of a goddamn, he could be lying to you, and you going just because that's his job. He's a scientist. That don't mean he's not one of the smartest people in the world. That's what the fuck he does. He's just a scientist. You think Lex is smarter than you?
No.
Yeah.
He just
I
do
don't-
science. That's all he do. This shit is crazy to me when people put scientists on this level that they shouldn't. It's fucking crazy.
Dude, he's about to tell us. He's about to literally be like, and they out here telling us the Earth getting hotter. When? How?
No,
Yeah.
It's just what they
It's
study.
like that black, you know, the demon COVID lady that Trump was using, that one doctor,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Like you would go to her. That's your family practitioner.
Doc,
There's some people with credentials.
Doc, you
Science-
think because he's a
listen,
scientist,
but
he's
here's the
not
thing.
this fucking
smart?
guy.
No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is he's just taking that guy and saying, if he said this, I would believe him because
Because
he's a
I
scientist.
know him. I
He's
know
a-
him. And
It doesn't matter. That's because you're a little bitch.
I don't know her. I'm a bitch because I don't believe her.
Let me get my little bitch ass behind the guy that I think is so smart. He's not smarter than you. That's just his job.
Time out.
If
Hold
you
on.
was in the science, you would be doing it. If you was in the science, you would be that.
But we're not. We're podcasters.
Yeah.
It
That's
doesn't.
I don't know how to do it.
We don't know how to do science.
I don't know how to do science.
Okay, what has Lex Fridman created?
I'm not
don't
even
know.
smart enough to know that.
Exactly. He's a fucking science teacher, just like anybody else. You can do that shit.
No.
Most
What are you
scientists.
so angry for, dude? Come on,
Because,
relax.
man, I hate
It's
when
the
people
Pinot.
put
It's the Pinot,
scientists
dude.
or different people in these positions saying they
hates
so
Lex
smart.
Fridman.
Yeah, what do you like Fridman
Listen.
so much? Yeah.
Time out.
Yeah.
Let's stop the yelling because
Yeah.
we're talking over each other.
Yeah.
But I do want to say this, and I'm making this announcement to the fans, to Bobby Lee, to the crew, and to Doc. I want Lex Fridman on this show to go toe-to-toe with you on who's smarter. Because you just said, do you think Lex is smarter than us? And then I said,
We can get him on
I
the
think
show.
he is smarter than me. And you said, why? Because I know he's smarter than me.
Yeah.
In what way?
Robotics?
Yeah, engineering.
But that's
Yeah.
what he does for a living.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it.
But here's the thing.
Even if they caught me, I wouldn't be able to comprehend.
He could do step-by-step
How
lessons
many
with me.
people-
I'd forget the moment he left.
Yeah, exactly.
How many people know how to do what you do?
What do we do?
What do we do?
You're stand-up comics. You make
This
jokes.
is
What are
an
you
accident.
talking
This is
about?
'cause
This is
we're idiots.
we're dumb.
This is goofball weirdo shit because we're fucked up in the head.
The first year, my first joke was wet farts into the mic.
So funny.
Yeah, it was very good.
So funny.
Yeah. But that's all I know how to do.
We're stupid
We're
weirdos.
brave.
No,
We're
man,
brave.
you're
Brave.
elevating
We're
these
dumb and brave.
scientists. You're elevating them, and you shouldn't do that.
So we should bring them down.
We should bring them
you
down.
should. They right in on level with you. There's no difference between
I don't know
you.
about
don't
that.
know, man.
So who's above? All right. So who's above me then, intelligent wise?
I don't feel like nobody is. Depending on what you do is what you do. So you're going to
So
be
are you
intelligent.
saying
in
Stephen
that.
Hawking, me and Stephen Hawking are the same intelligent-wise?
Yes. You can be, but you're dumb because you feel you're dumb. And you act dumb because that's how you feel about yourself. I don't feel like I'm dumb. I don't feel like I'm dumber than Lex. I don't feel like that. I
Wait a
just feel
minute.
like that's what he does
Do
for a
you,
living.
do you think you're as intelligent as Stephen Hawking?
Yes.
This is insane. It's insane. I love it.
So no one is smarter than you.
No, this is what I feel like. This is what I feel like. If you're talking about on the scale of what that profession is, he's way more intelligent.
Let's
than me.
remove the professions. Stop
Right.
with the professions.
Right.
Let's take Stephen Hawking away from his job as a fucking molecular
You can't do that because
biomechanics.
you only know him as a scientist.
Okay, but let's just.
What
keep
about
on
it
those.
in terms of getting sick, for example? If you're smarter, you get sick, you get COVID, for example, more times or less times?
Okay, fancy, taking shots.
right,
You-
taking shots.
You see what he just did?
Yeah, you
What
just
did
did
he
that.
Yeah, huh?
What did he say?
So-
No, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, let it go. Now, a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. You guys, even till now, but during the pandemic and stuff, I used BetterHelp to get my therapy. I needed it. It's like, we've had tough times, and I just think that the healthier path is to have someone to talk to that's a professional, and to get on the road to like being free. And I'm going through some hard times, and I really just enjoy this situation.
That service is great. BetterHelp is online therapy. It offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy.
It's online therapy.
I can tell you, I can attest to that. In-person therapy is very expensive, and it can add up. And I got to tell you, this is much more affordable. And you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours, which is extremely fast. And you can change the therapist if you don't really enjoy your time with them. You can switch to somebody else. Me and Bob are big proponents of mental health help, and this is a great way to do it. So what can they do?
Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/badfriends.
That's betterhelp.com/badfriends. Hello, Fresh. We always do it with a British accent.
I love it. Because it seems European fancy.
Hello, Fresh.
Hello, Fresh.
Oh, there's Fresh at my front door.
With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's number one meal kit.
That's exactly right. It is, man. Look, I do not like cooking.
I hate it.
Because I don't know what to do. This is so easy. It gives two idiots like us step-by-step recipes.
I'm a moron.
It's 30 minutes or less. They got quick and easy recipes. They got 20-minute meals. They got low prep, low cleanup options, provide an even faster route to putting food on the table around your crazy, intense schedule. It's so cool. You got to try it.
It's also fun to make this stuff.
Yeah, because it's laid out
easy.
for you. They put it in little separate things, so it's easy, and it's just, it's kind of like it's like Tetris. You just put everything together. All you have to do is flip the piece and put it here and put it there and cook it and eat it.
Yeah. Need another reason to stay in for dinner? HelloFresh is 72% cheaper than dining at a restaurant.
So much cheaper.
And it's even cheaper than grocery shopping, guys. That's money back in your pocket.
It's like you're making money, all right?
So go...
We both used it. We both love it. I'm a big fan of it. The meals have gotten better and better, and they've changed the recipes as time has gone on. So do yourself a favor and sign up for HelloFresh right now. Where do they got to go, Bob?
Go to HelloFresh.com/badfriends16 and use code badfriends16 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts.
HelloFresh.com/badfriends16. That code's badfriends16. 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts. HelloFresh, America's number one meal kit.
I don't even Doug, let's suppose, right? Right. There was a zombie apocalypse.
It's here now.
Okay, a zombie apocalypse.
Oh no,
right?
It's here.
There's 30 people, right? That's surviving. You know what I mean? And Lex Fridman and me are part of this 30 people, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think they would ask to be in charge to get things right? They would go to Lex
As far as
Fridman.
what? For what?
In any survival. Getting electricity,
almost anything.
Strategy, almost everything. Strategy.
If
survival,
they were like, "Hey, it's late,"
they're gonna ask him.
They're gonna ask him before
me. No, they're not. Oh, before you because you're a bitch. How many times I gotta get talking?
Right, you're a tough guy.
I'm smart, but I'm a bitch. Is that what it is? Yeah. I'm a smart bitch. I'm a smart bitch.
You keep breaking yourself.
Here's what's gonna happen.
It's
After a long
crazy.
day of trying to rebuild society and build up the wall so the zombies don't kill us all, everyone's tired, and at the end, Lex comes up to Bobby and he's like, will you do like the penis dance for everyone to get the morale up? And you do, and he crushes.
Right.
And that rewards him as a higher value. However,
exactly. In that scenario,
that's not gonna make the group go, this is the smartest guy in the group.
Right.
They're gonna go, this guy's the most fun.
Exactly.
I love this guy.
Exactly.
He's the king.
That's my role. That's my role.
We play our roles. Yeah.
Court gesture.
We're jesters.
What you're doing.
What we're doing, dude? What is your problem? Think about what you're saying.
I know what I'm saying because none of those guys have contributed to science as far as technology and an uplifting.
Do you know that? I don't know that for a fact.
No, but here's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Do you think teaching is
I will say Lex, he does build shit. He does build, but he hasn't. Look, those guys haven't invented things. The guys that you think that are really smart are the guys that invent and create shit on their own.
So Stephen Hawking with the whole black hole thing and the theater.
The whole black hole thing, that shit is always getting, his shit ain't even 100%. They gave him a Nobel Peace Prize on some shit that he 100% don't even know. He just basically go, okay. Nah, because they've been showing that his shit.
This is great.
But he was one of the first.
Am I right? Am I right?
But he was one of the first people to come up with a lot of these theories. Though.
Yeah.
So theorizing is the part of science.
Einstein was one of the first people that came up with most of this shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is,
So now,
is Einstein smarter than me?
of course.
Okay, so there are people then.
Right. No, here's what I'll say. With
We
you,
got one. Albert Einstein, guys.
listen,
Not Stephen Hawking,
but-
but Einstein, yes.
hey, I'll be honest with you. Now, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
He wasn't as smart as you.
Oh, here we go.
He was fucking his own cousin. He cheated on his wife with his own cousin.
Okay,
That
you don't know how good his cousin's pussy was.
Yeah.
You weren't a fucking round.
But what I'm saying is he was you say he's a genius in science, but as a man, as like an all around genius in understanding love and connection, all that, he's shit. See, there's an intelligence involved in just.
Okay, I understand. Speaking to the mic first.
You're going
Yeah.
into.
Speak in the mic.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got stay in the mic. I know you're getting passionate.
You're getting
What I
passionate.
You're
understand.
going into the science, the art, like it's just it's science.
Okay,
right?
time
the
out.
same dumb motherfuckers that made nuclear weapons that we're having a problem with today. Dumbass scientists. You say they smart because they could create the weapons, but they're dumb because they made them.
Okay, they may not have social empathy, right? It's kind of like how sometimes higher intellectual people are on the spectrum. They're not good at social cues, or they're not good at looking people in the eye and certain types of conversation rhythmic beats. Right. You may be more intellectual when it comes to those things. But as far as the far-reaching things that are much more difficult to compute with the regular brain,
They're smarter in science.
yes, but science is almost everything. What do you think everything is? Everything is fucking science.
But they're not
You are
intelligent.
science. This is all
But
science.
They don't know all science. They just know the area that they're
I know,
in.
but you know none of it, and they know none of it.
I know some of it. I don't know everything.
But you know what I
some of it.
mean. They know one thing very well.
That's
I know
what they
you're
do
saying.
for a living.
We are intellectually superior when it comes to comedic rhythms, timing, thought processes. Right, but that's a almost unusable skill.
It's unusable.
Outside of what we do in another society, it wouldn't even be functioning as a
Like
job.
100 years ago, if I lived
listen.
in Korea, right, and my families were rice.
I'm back in Ireland. He's in Korea.
Yeah. We heard rice.
And I'm a potato farmer.
Yeah, right.
And I'm cracking jokes in the field.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm the funny
brightening the
guy
day.
in the rice field, right?
Right.
But if I was Lex Fridman, I'd be in the government.
Well, you'd own the rice field.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
own the rice field.
By the way, you collecting rice, cracking jokes.
Oh my god,
So fucking funny.
Yeah.
But the
We need to
problem
do a
is-
movie
is-
where it's like dual worlds happening, and I'm in a potato farm,
problem
Yeah.
and I'm stuffing potatoes in my ass to get a laugh.
And you know how those rice paddy hats? When I'm doing, you could just, if you had an aerial view, you could see the hats go up and down because I'm killing so hard, right? You know what I mean? But that's all I'm good at.
How many bushels did you pick? I killed today. And you just crushed the rice field.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
You guys never wanted to be a scientist.
Oh my
Am
God,
I right or wrong about
Wait,
I'm just hold on. This guy.
this is good. Sit. This is really good.
I'm gonna, let me just explain something. to
No,
you.
I never wanted
Let me
to be a
explain
scientist.
something to
There
you,
it is.
okay? My parents said to me at the age of 16, because I got all Fs, right? Like
For fun-
D's
for
and
fun.
F.
F for fun.
F for fun, right? My dad goes, I'll buy you brand new car if you just get C in biology, right? That semester, I fucking studied. I did the tests, right? I got a D.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I never got the car.
You know what's crazy about
Okay, so my point is this, and I remember every night I go, you know what, dude? I am going to fucking study all. I couldn't comprehend any of it. You know what I mean?
And I get that.
Yeah.
You worked so hard.
I worked
just
so hard to get it.
to get 10 more points,
Yeah, I
but still not
couldn't
get a
get
car.
it.
And I get that. You know why?
Yeah, why?
Because you're a goddamn dummy.
Oh, hey, don't sling
yeah.
around insults
Man,
around
hold
here,
on,
bro.
hold on,
Right,
hold
right.
on, but sorry, I ain't trying to diss you, but I got locked in juvenile
Yeah.
and still got a C in goddamn chemistry after I got locked up. That's how fucking smart I was. I even posted it on Instagram. You motherfucker. You see, I guess because
I was trying to prove my point. You just
Can I
told
tell you
me
something, by the way?
that I was
Getting
as
a
smart
C.
as Stephen Hawking.
No, here's the thing. All I'm saying is everything is information. And information is all about your desire and what you want to learn. It's just like they asked Neil deGrasse Tyson, was he great at math? He said no. He said, I just love to do the science, so I learned and I pushed to learn the math. That's all it is.
Some people have
Like-
a better comprehension level. Comprehension level is something you're
yeah,
missing.
okay, I would say that. Like physically, there are some people smarter than others because of physically they can't. But just because you're in your positions doesn't mean you're not smart. It just means that
We didn't say we're not smart. I'm saying they're smarter than me.
Yeah.
I'm
not
smart.
doing that.
They're smarter than me.
That's all he's saying.
Here. I'm tall. NBA players are taller than me. They both can exist. But you to say that those people aren't smarter than me, I know what you mean. You're picking out certain scales of intelligence. But there is IQ. IQ is a broad test that shows your level of intellectual abilities to comprehend different parts of math, science, social, blah, blah. It's everything.
Right.
IQ is the basis. Stephen Hawking's IQ is higher than yours and mine and his. Probably combined, if I'm being honest.
But what I'm saying...
So yes, he's smarter than us.
That's only
There has to be a scale.
But that's only because that was his... See, also, you have to remember...
You can't refute the IQ testing. You have no argument back to that.
It depends on how you were born, where you were, and it just depends on what you're attracted to. So if I believe... This is what I believe.
You think
heart.
Everyone has the ability to be a genius?
Physically...
How did we go from aliens to this? I forgot.
I totally forgot.
We just went into a completely different... Oh, yeah, the lady.
Yeah, the lady.
That lady they showed the video.
Who has the highest IQ on Earth? Who has the highest IQ alive? Despite being a college dropout, Marilyn Vos Savant, that's where the word savant comes from, gained significant attention when her estimated IQ was scored 228, was listed in Guinness Book of World Records in 85. Famous for her column in Parade magazine, where she gained critical attention for solving the famous mathematical Monty Hall problem. What is
Monty Hall? What is it? What did she build? What is she?
Oh my fucking God!
She solved the Monty Hall problem.
The basis in life is so you could just take care of yourself. Eat anything else is what you apply yourself to, right? So whatever she does, that's what she wanted to do. She loved doing that. So I'm telling you, you would be great at science. You would be great if you had a desire. You're not. That just wasn't.
I had a desire to get a C,
and it didn't
to get a car, and it didn't happen.
But
I put my desire in it. Trust me, right? I hated taking the bus. All my friends had cars. My desire was pure, 100%.
A lot of desire.
Okay, I guess I'm different because my teachers used to say I was a potential A student, but I played too much, and that was the thing. I played too much, and then once I got
so why didn't you have the intellectual desire to not play too much?
Why didn't I have the intellectual desire to not play too much? Grew up different. Everybody has different.
No, because I think that's not your path.
Right.
I don't think it's meant for you.
Okay, that
because
could be
your
too.
brain doesn't have that thing. I think that bitch Savant, her brain had the thing whether she liked it or not. We had the comedy thing whether we liked it or not. It was developing it to make it a career that is the next step. But this bitch was born a genius. She just had to like
child prodigies that can play like a Rachmaninoff piece at the age of 3.
I can't play.
That's just like a
chopsticks.
higher level of
I
fucking
fuck up
intelligence
chopsticks every time.
That shit ain't nothing. It don't.
Is this Marilyn Savant?
What does all that benefit them? What does it does for them?
Oh, I don't know. Change culture, inspire.
First of all, so many of our scientists. But
that's what you do. You change culture. You inspire doing what you do.
Okay, but so many of our scientists have come along that have look at this. Fucking Elon Musk 155. This bitch was 228. That's how smart this woman was.
Right.
And time out.
Look at the two.
Scientists
look at the difference between the two.
The cure and the vaccine.
Now you would say
polio.
Because a man in a woman's world it is difficult for a woman. But go ahead.
No, I'm saying what science has contributed is we've cured disease.
Let's go back to aliens.
Nothing. There's no cures.
So if the government created this other agency, this agency to specifically look for UFOs, right, Doc? Do they have an agency for like exorcisms and that kind of a realm, like spiritual realms?
They haven't announced nothing like that.
So there isn't one.
Not that I know.
It's at the Vatican City.
Oh, you think Vatican has one?
Shadiest place on earth.
It's pretty shady.
No, have you ever been there?
No.
Scary. Have you been to the Vatican? So scary.
Why?
It is its own. I'm gonna misquote this. It's its own jurisdiction of everything. They have their own police, their own banks, their own government. They don't have to obey to anything. No outside force can influence them. If someone gets murdered, in the walls of the Vatican, it doesn't need to ever leave the walls of the Vatican. Dude, and I asked one of our tour guides when I went there.
Oh, you were just there?
Well, we didn't go this time, but I went the last time I went, and I said, let me ask you a question you're going to find annoying. And she was like, yeah. And I said, how many people do you think get killed or accidental deaths in these walls? And she's like, a few times a year, I think something happens within these walls that never makes it out.
Wow.
A few times a year.
That's incredible.
Because who would know? Because the gates are open during Mass. Thousands of people flood the square. So if there's beef or there's something going on beneath the surface, If it happens in the square, no one will know.
It's like the Da Vinci Code.
It is like the Da Vinci Code. It is like the fucking Da Vinci Code.
Okay.
It's just shady to me, dude. God bless the Vatican. Good for you guys. Don't kill me. Don't fucking maim me. But I just that to me, that's alien shit. That's UFO stuff.
Yeah.
Because you know they got some shit in the Vatican.
Yeah.
All right. So you set the tone, set the mood. Set the tone, set
Ladies
the mood.
and gentlemen,
Start
Paul-
again. Hold on. Start again. Fancy's got to get ready with his little fucking camera. Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, straight from the Pauly Shore tour in the Midwest comes Juicy
Jetski Johnson. Boom, 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 boom. She tickles now. That's her
so
thing.
funny.
She's a big tickler.
so
Yeah,
funny. She's funny.
she's poking.
She's a funny
She's
one.
tickling,
Look at her.
dude.
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, she's Pauly. She's turned into Pauly. That's what this is.
That's not cool, dudes.
Yeah.
Pauly.
Sound just like him.
What's up?
All right, first of all,
It's the juicy.
It's the juices here. The juices here. First of all, I got a bunch of DMs. I got a bunch of ats and mentions. Pauly tagged us because he took her out to dinner and trying to like show us up. And you had the fucking nerve to say that his was better than ours.
I said this was really good. Thank you, Pauly. And I said
It wasn't
even the same dimension of
not
food.
even close. You guys went to Outback Steakhouse.
No.
What was it called?
I don't even know.
That's how good it was.
I
You
know.
won't even memorize the fucking name.
What was the one that we took you called?
Masters.
Yeah, you got that
Exactly.
right. So you remember, didn't
you remember that.
You know
remember
who
one of the two.
ate at the one we went to?
Wait, what?
Michael Jordan ate at the one we went to.
Okay, first of all.
Okay.
Let me show you something.
It's pretty good.
Let me show you something.
Yeah.
Look up Michael Jordan's Steakhouse, Chicago. So Michael Jordan, if you're going to talk about, does he know about steaks? He knows about basketball. Steakhouse, one of the worst. Let's look up some reviews for Michael Jordan's Steakhouse in Chicago. Maybe one of the worst steakhouses that ever graced the city. It was...
You went there?
Terrible.
You went there?
Terrible. Yeah, I went there years and years ago. Give me one review from this
He
fucking
had
place.
one in New York and it closed down.
It closed down. They closed down in Chicago, too. It's not even open. Purse stolen while eating at table. The food was average. The steaks are overcooked. They also had a blue cheese butter on top that was not.
That was a waiter, too, that stole it.
Extremely disappointed in this experience. I am in Chicago starting a new medical residency. Oh, my God. This guy's a 9-page dissertation on. Anyway, Michael Jordan doesn't know shit about steaks. Guy can hoop, but fuck steaks. We took you to the spot. And by the way, now that he's trying to trump us, we're taking you to Mexico. I said, you're getting authentic Mexican food.
Yeah.
We're going to Mexico.
Also, you said to me yesterday, right, that you have stories about me, right?
Yeah.
Things that Pauly told you.
Yeah.
And I'm giving you the platform to run wild with them.
What's up, Juice?
Because you seem like you knew information that's going to embarrass me. Okay, go ahead.
You guys want to know the juice?
Yeah. We want to know the juice.
All right. Well, there was a story that he led into by a time he made you cry.
Okay, what was it?
Do you know it?
No, I don't. He's made me cry so many times that I can't even, like, it's not a specific.
Oh, there wasn't one.
Yeah.
Well, I will say.
I do remember.
Okay.
Well, let her do it.
I wanted to see if you knew it.
I do remember. It was in Michigan.
I don't remember
It was-
where.
Just let her do it.
Okay.
Oh, well, he wanted to go hang out with you in your hotel room.
That's not the story.
Well, that's what he said.
No, he goes, dude, right? I'm not making a lot of money on this gig, so we're sharing this room, right? And I was in my room. He had walked in with his luggage, right? And I thought he was being real. And I go, oh, but well, why don't I just take the money you're paying me and I'll just get my own room? No, dude, I'm staying in here. And it was like a queen size bed, right? And I just thought, oh, this is gonna be the worst weekend of my life. Mm-hmm. And I just started weeping.
Yeah,
Tears.
he said you just started crying in the room.
What else was going on, bud?
No.
Well, he did tell me that earlier throughout the tour he would lay on top of you.
Yeah.
Which he did to me a couple times and would yell, Bobby Lee!
Wait, he would just jump on top of you?
And, well, like twice in North Carolina, I would just stay.
Do we want to tell that story on
No, but he has a way of, like, he's not, a mean guy. He's a nice guy, right?
Yeah.
But he's so eccentric and weird, right? So he doesn't know, like, social rules or, people's personal space.
Maybe he's a genius. Maybe he's a genius like the people we talked about before.
Nah.
He was an absolute gentleman on the tour, and I think Bobby ran or walked so I could run.
Bobby walked so she could run.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Because I'm kind of following in your path.
You laid the groundwork.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
I
a
walked
door
so you could run.
guy.
Yeah.
I'm going on tour just like you did.
Yeah. So
And-
I'm leading the way.
Yeah, and he I think he treated you a lot worse than he treated me.
Yeah, you really
He
did.
treated me really good. He got us massages.
Wow. What? That fucking blows my mind.
We had so many fancy dinners. Like,
That blows my mind.
But you were with
Yeah.
him on tour 20 fucking years ago. So
Dude,
times have
one
changed.
time they did, you're paying for this.
You had to pay for the game.
Yeah, and I'm like, I have no money. I'm like, all right, I'll pay for it, I guess. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So he
but look at
treated
you. Look at you now.
Look at you now.
Yeah.
She's right. Look at you now.
Yeah. So it was a pleasant experience?
Yeah, but it was kind of weird because I thought Pauly Shore was like a ladies' man, and he didn't get laid once.
Oh, he's getting old.
He said because I'm woke, and he didn't want to get busted. But I think I got the old Pauly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got the shriveled up Pauly. That one that looks like a turtle.
Yeah, Frank and
Yeah.
I were ready. We're like, I bet he's gonna get laid at this one.
And he didn't.
He's like, let's just go back.
Wow, it's so sad.
And you and Frank are both of you are in a relationship.
Yeah. His wife was a little concerned because we were sharing a room the whole time, but she was concerned because of his snoring. So she was concerned for me.
Not that something would happen. She
No,
was
no.
like,
or
no,
his smell.
Yeah.
He doesn't smell good.
Frank Castillo?
Yeah.
What are you
I
talking
never
to me.
Why?
It just smells like weed, old weed.
Oh, well, he smokes. He
Yeah.
smokes weed.
Yeah.
You don't like the smell of weed.
Yeah.
Well, that's a you
Did
thing.
he smell?
No, he was great. Yeah.
Do you smoke weed?
No, not really.
Did he smoke in the room?
No.
Oh.
He had his pens and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta hit that pen.
Also, like the way she's dressed, you can tell she just got off tour with him.
Well, yeah,
he dresses just like that.
The scarf.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess he has rubbed off on me a little bit.
Oh, that's his.
Literally.
That's his T-shirt. His face on it.
Yeah, he signed it.
Oh,
she's a fan.
Is that his merch?
I got the Weaselware. Hey, I got something, a little souvenir for you guys.
Okay, cool.
Oh
I
my
get it?
God, this is
This
so
is so
amazing.
fun,
By the
so
way,
fun.
Doc's been on the show for a year. Never got one thing.
Not
from
one thing.
Doc.
Not one thing.
Never a
horrible
souvenir.
guess.
But he also doesn't leave L.A.
Yeah, that's true.
Or yeah.
That's pretty good.
You could bring us something from Amazon.
Viator.
Viator.
You know what, Andrew? You know, sometimes I go on vacation.
Yeah, you
right?
do.
And I just sit in my hotel room because I don't know what to do.
I know you usually don't have anything to do, but I got to tell you, with Viator, it's going to make it easy.
It's amazing. It's the world's leading travel experience marketplace,
Yeah.
offering everything from simple tours to extreme adventures, and all at the niche, interesting stuff in between.
See, some of us say niche, some of us say niche, and that's a niche thing about us. They put the critical combination of extensive options, ease of selection, and flexibility at your fingertips to ensure your time on vacay is wonderfully spent, and Viator is the place.
Like
to go.
I like when I go on vacation, I like simple stuff.
Yeah.
But a guy like you like extreme adventures.
Very extreme, dude. I want to jump out of a plane.
Yeah.
With a horse below me.
Viator has over 300,000 bookable experiences
Yeah.
to choose from in over 190 countries.
That's so many countries. I don't even know how many countries
I
are
only
around
know
the world.
3.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
They have over 300,000 bookable experiences to choose from. That's amazing. They're the world's leading travel experience marketplace, and that's why we love them. Right now, tell them how to get it.
Download the Viator app now and use code Viator10 for 10% off your first booking in Viator's world of wonderful experiences.
Viator, man. One site, over 300,000 experiences you'll remember.
Good.
Wait, that's okay. Oh, my God. Are these Pauly shirts? And they're signed?
They're signed? Oh,
Wow.
my God. It says Bobby.
Oh,
What?
this is so cool.
Oh, cool.
this is
All right,
so fucking
And I got,
cool.
look at this.
Santino. Oh, this is so fucking
This is
cool.
so cool.
And you know what he
we
wrote?
should
Look-
frame these and put them up on
Please,
the podcast.
look at he wrote. Look at
Near-
he wrote
near the
my
near the bathroom.
my sweet ginger. My
Because
sweet
I know
ginger.
these two,
Yeah.
they fucking hated this guy.
Well, if you guys,
I love it.
if you guys want to keep them, they're 20 for the shirts and 25 for the headshots.
Dude, you
Wow.
are learning. You're really good.
Yeah.
This is really fucking
Thank
nice.
you
Thank
so
you,
much,
Pauly.
man.
Well,
Thanks,
we need
Paul.
to have Pauly on the show. by
Oh,
the
we would
way.
love to have them.
if he wants to do it.
Yeah.
Tour was amazing though. I want to go back. I loved it.
So what places you play?
Good nights. I met this guy.
I love Charlie Goodnight.
Love Raleigh.
Raleigh's great.
Heffron,
John Heffron.
I love him.
Brian.
Brian
Oh,
Heffron.
Yeah.
wait, what is
The
John?
owner, right?
You're not a road dog, I guess.
Is that the owner, Brian Heffron?
Wait. John Heffron is a comic.
Yeah, but Brian Heffron is too, right?
Yeah, if you guys were road dogs, you know.
Yeah. So that's a cool club. Good Nights. I played it before.
Good Nights was great. Heffron runs all of the comedy zones.
Oh, right.
Right. So you went Charlotte to that one?
We went Good Nights and then comedy zones in Greensboro, Charlotte, which was Charlotte was this huge room, and then in Greenville. The Greensboro one was like at Applebee's turned into a comedy club.
Which one was outside? I saw you guys doing it like an outside.
That was Silverado's. That was like a music venue.
Wow.
So
and you do well there, or is it hard?
It was awesome.
Every show you killed.
Yeah, and I got way better like
as the weekend went on.
As it went,
That's what happens, baby.
That's what happens.
Strong.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Our little jet ski is getting fucking.
I love
It's gonna be a yacht at some point.
and then eventually, maybe when we do our Bad Friends tour, when we do the theater tour.
Yeah, no, she can't come on the tour.
Oh, that's right.
man.
Of course she can come on the tour.
Yeah.
Of course you can. Black Magic has to be on the tour.
Yeah.
You guys have never met?
No, never. Feels like I've known you for years though.
Yeah, everybody talking to you about me from the store.
Yeah. And
Look how different he is.
we worked a lot.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
are
You worked a lot?
Yeah,
love.
see that?
real
yeah.
talk. See, you know the struggle. That fucking lot. God damn.
There's a real lot bond.
I told you that's what you guys had in common. You both are young black people, and you both worked a lot.
Yeah, we told when you were coming, we told them that you were black.
And you believe Jetski Johnson was black?
Johnson.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
A woman named Jetski Johnson
Yeah.
definitely is a black lady.
Yeah.
I love that you guys are calling me Jetski because you, through one episode, single-handedly changed my name to Juicy.
Well, Juicy is you're still Juicy to us. You'll always be Juicy in our heart.
Do you
And
not like, we could come up with a different. Do you like that one, or should we change it?
It's just hilarious because I've gained probably over 7,000 followers.
Wow.
From
Keep
that
it going,
one
by the way.
episode.
Keep it going. Follow her.
Keep following her.
From you guys, and on the road, I'll get on stage. Juicy.
No.
Yes.
That's awesome.
No, be real.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It might be 3 out of 100 or something.
Still,
but
that's
it's-
good
still
odds.
great.
Yeah,
That's good odds.
it's badass. At
that's
the
awesome.
store too. Yeah.
So can you tell us? Did you do a joke did you do a new joke on the road that bombed? Did you have anything that you ate shit on?
I didn't really like eat shit, but I figured some shit out. Like some premises that I started out early that didn't really have an ending. Yeah. And Frank and I would, as soon as we were done, we'd go back and we'd just like work on the bits. It was
Don't you miss
awesome.
those days?
Yeah, I miss those days.
'Cause that's over for us.
Did you bring a trumpet?
No.
I like that bit.
Yeah, I used to do that, and then I stopped because I wanted to be like a real stand-up because I thought having a trumpet in my act was not real.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
bullshit.
But the trumpet, because let me just see if I get this bit right. But you bring the trumpet, right, and you go, "This is my rape whistle."
Yeah, about like 8 minutes, and
Yeah.
I hold it for about. I don't mention it for
You don't
about
mention
8
it,
minutes.
right? And then you go, "Oh, this is my trumpet,"
so
right?
funny.
And
Yeah.
then you play it, right? You go, right? Then you play a little tune,
Yeah.
and then how does the bit go?
Like say you're walking down a dark alley at night and someone's following you and you just burr, 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 burr. Rape.
Yeah.
Hear ye, hear ye.
It's a good bit.
But like, where do you go? I do some impressions of like Louis Armstrong and Miles Davis.
Do you?
Do you?
Yeah, but like, where do you go from there? How many?
Anywhere you fucking want to go. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
And I hung out with your boyfriend a little last night. We had a conversation. Did he tell you?
He told me about it.
Yeah. And he tried to get me to go to. He goes, "Hey, you want to do this gig in Mammoth?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Okay, let me hear it." Right? He's like, "Yeah, it's a couple hundred seats, but it'll go real well."
Oh, it's actually good. It's at the brewery.
Really?
Sarah Mello used to do one there.
Oh, you know about it?
Well, is it still the same? It's at the brewery there in town?
I think he's since moved it to I can't keep track of it. But it's grown a lot and it's good. And you had mentioned that you wanted to play at like more alt rooms.
Yeah. So I was thinking
There
because
is a
I want to
brewery
help
up there. It's
I
good.
want to help him.
Yeah.
What will you do? You and I just as fun go out there.
I'll do that 100%.
Just do one couple.
It's like 200 seats or 300, 200 something seats. If it's the same spot, Sarah Mello, you know Mello. She
I
used to
love
do-
her.
She did a show
It's her
up there.
birthday today.
Is it really?
It's Sarah Mello. Yeah, I send her a video. Happy birthday.
She did a show up there that was at the little brewery that's there in town in Mammoth, and it was fucking.
Oh yeah.
It was. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
It was a short-lived amount of time, but
Yeah, I
it's
texted last night.
It's fun.
Oh, can we share you some of his theories earlier on?
Oh, please.
Right, and this is a
Please.
real thing. He wasn't kidding, so at all. It was sincere, and he argued it to death. Right. So basically, did you know that me and Stephen Hawking have the same intelligent level?
Same.
Do you believe?
on.
Do you believe that?
Oh, that's the whole theory?
Yeah.
That's the theory of everything?
He was basically saying that there's no difference between intelligent levels between me and Stephen Hawking and him.
Essentially, it's you're only as smart as the things that you care about to be smart at. That's kind of like
so if we cared about like quantum physics,
then we could be
and black holes, that we would be immersed in that information and we'd know as much as Stephen Hawking.
That's your theory?
Yeah. If you if you love it and you put yourself into it. And then I gave him an example of
That's
Neil.
deep.
Yeah, because Neil said he wasn't good at math. Right?
Neo, like
Neil
the Matrix?
deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, Neo.
Yeah.
Who did you think? Who do you
He said
think?
Matrix.
Neo. He said Neo.
Yeah. Blue pill or red pill?
Right. So he wasn't good at math. So, but he said that he just, because he loved science, he was able to go and dive into it deep. So that's the thing that I was trying to bestow upon them. Like, hey man, if you're in that field and you love it, you're going to become intelligent in that. Just like their style of comedy, there's an intelligence behind that because nobody can do that. What we do is rare. Mm-hmm. So scientists are rare. If you go into science, you're going to know how to do it.
So theoretically, if Stephen Hawking wanted to do stand-up and his heart was into stand-up, he could be as good as us.
Can I tell you something?
If that's what he wanted to do.
If that's what he wanted to do.
He did.
We used to do.
Welcome. I'm glad to be here.
This guy knows what I'm talking about.
We used to do character shows in Arizona where you dress up as a character and do stand-up as that character. And I would go as Nebula Hawking, who was Stephen Hawking's niece. And I would write my set out on an iPad, and I'd had someone push me up to the microphone, and I would hit play, and it would play the act.
That's amazing. Would it do well?
Yeah, it would kill. It was like, while my uncle spent his life studying the stars, I spend my life trying to be a star.
That's funny. Do you have a manager?
Yes.
Who?
Rachel Williams at Levity.
Oh, that's cool.
I just got
That's amazing. Agent?
No.
Oh.
Asian?
You have Asians?
Do you have any Asians?
I'm your Asian.
Just
yeah,
one?
I have one.
You need at least one in this town.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a Goldie Hawn, like old school Goldie Hawn likability.
Okay.
Don't you think she does?
I couldn't even comment about that.
What do you mean?
I don't know about Goldie Hawn's likability. I mean, I think.
Well, back in the day, she was like what was that? She was the sergeant. What was the military one that she did?
Pauly said he's going to take me to perform for the troops.
Ooh, USO.
Have you guys ever done that?
Private Benjamin.
Yeah, Private Benjamin, right?
There you are. That's you.
I could see you as the next Private Benjamin.
Take me there, Bobby.
Like she's like this kind of like you fish out of water. You know what I mean?
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Honestly, that is juicy right there.
That's juicy.
Maybe
right
we could call it In the Army now.
Part two.
Part two.
Let me ask you some serious questions about Pauly.
Okay.
Are you a fan of his movies?
Yes. Now I hadn't seen
she's
any
young.
of them.
She never saw
All
them.
right.
How old are you? How you 20?
Well, 32.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you saw what? You saw Biodome?
I've seen them all now. Yeah.
Son-in-law.
Son-in-law.
Yeah.
I literally just watched them
on the road just now, just to catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was like halfway through the tour, he's made a joke about one of the movies, and then looked at me and he's like, "Have you seen any of my movies?" And I think he felt kind of sad.
You know, people don't really remember. I mean, the dude, fucking Jury Duty, Encino Man. So many fucking huge movies for those times where Pauly Shore is dead.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, he cut me out of that.
Oh, he's mad at you, by the way.
Okay, tell me why.
Because he said that he had this movie idea a long time ago, and now that you're like famous, you won't produce it. It's called Capture.
Go ahead, Bobby. You want to comment about that?
Okay. Can I tell you the movie idea?
Yeah, I don't even know
I'd
it.
love to hear it.
It's did.
You could do it as you too.
Okay. Well, that's how he said it to me.
Oh, he's pitching it to me.
He was pitching it to me.
Go ahead.
Did so. You're my neighbor, right? Right, and you're just a guy, college guy, right? Just normal guy, right?
How long ago was this pitch?
15 years ago.
Yeah, at least.
And he goes, did. I capture you, did, and you're in a well. I go, I'm in a well?
Uh-huh.
Like Silence of the Lambs, did.
Yep.
Right? And I like feed you like mochi balls.
Funny.
Right? And I go, okay. What happens? We become best friends.
This is a great movie.
I know. But at the time, I'm like,
he feeds you mochi balls and you become friends. Do you put the mochi in the basket?
yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's as far as he went. Maybe I should ask some more questions.
He puts the mochi in the basket.
Yeah.
And he, by the way,
he goes, nah.
I don't know, dude. I think that's a good movie.
You think so?
Yeah, why not?
But to me, at the time, there was like no.
Let me put some other parameters around it.
Okay.
Okay. So creepy, by the way. Let me put some parameters. Here's like the time period you have to shift to.
Okay.
What I think it is like, let's say there's a fake wartime set up, and he's captured an Asian, right? And his
so
family,
you're saying this is a period piece?
Yes, and you're trespassing on his property.
He's a guy. I got it right now.
Yeah.
He's a guy because he has that like surfery vibe. See, he's in Hawaii during Pearl Harbor.
That's right.
Right? Dude, you're right. Look at all the planes, dude.
And in comes
they're close.
Can you play Japanese?
Right?
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you play Pauly, and then I'm.
Yeah.
You're right.
Look at what's.
So-
Are they bombing us, dude?
Right.
No,
And I'm like,
cool.
yeah, Banzai!
And your plane,
Banzai!
your plane crashes on his property, but you live.
Well, I'm the worst of them.
Yeah, you're the worst kamikaze pilot.
My eyes are not good.
What if your vision
They're
is...
slanty, but also I don't have good vision.
You have bad vision.
Right. And I'm kind of little, you know what I mean?
What's up? Little off upstairs?
Yeah, a little off upstairs.
So you crash on his property after a mishap.
Banzai! Oh, I'm going this way! Right? And I go land, I crash into his house.
Dude, you crashed into my Jello pit.
Oh, you're not, Emperor Hirohito is a sun god.
Oh, bro, are you trying to hurt America?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to lock you up.
So you become a prisoner of war
right. Okay,
in his well.
I get it. I like it. Right.
And through connections, you slowly bond this beautiful, loving friendship.
Right. Hey, do you have more of the mochi boy?
You like the mochi?
Yeah.
You
I
like
want more mochi boy.
One more, dude.
Thank you.
And what happens is, at night,
hey, that's not a mochi ball. That's my sack.
That's my sack, buddy.
He tricks me, right? Right. But it's still good.
So you're still so now you're sucking on his mochi balls.
Yeah. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Oh,
and then late at
good.
night, you share stories about your past and his past, and you find out
Right.
you have much more in common than you ever dreamed.
Oh, what is it?
That you're both outcast losers, and both in your families never accepted you for who you really were.
You tell me story. I see I relate.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
When I was a kid.
Well, real quick lick of mochi bar, please.
Oh, here.
Thank you. Continue, please.
When I was a little boy, dude, buddy,
Uh-huh.
my family didn't like the way I was, so I played by myself in the neighborhood, and one time I was molested by a mentally handicapped person.
Oh, me too.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Buddy?
My dad, he was #1 rice maker. Right?
Okay,
But
I don't know if I can relate to that part.
No, but I'm going to tell you this part, right?
Okay.
But he did not think I'm good rice maker myself.
Oh.
Right? He put me down, like you, right?
Right.
Right.
Yes.
And then what?
And then my dad would hit me with golf
Me
clubs.
too. But he hit me with his samurai sword.
Same thing,
Same thing,
buddy.
dude. Yeah.
Look at this. This is the tale of two friends.
Yeah.
That
I
was-
really like this.
A Pearl Harbor
a period.
kamikaze pilot gone wrong.
What?
I think doctors realize
What?
how brilliant that was, and that is the same level
Doc, do you
of
gotta
genius as Stephen
I gotta
Hawking.
piss so bad, dog.
Go
I'm going to
piss. Go piss. Yeah.
Go piss.
Yeah.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you, Doc. Do you need help to get there? Do you know where? Okay, good.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you, Doc.
That Pinot is kicking.
It's next level Pinot. I'll tell you
He's
that
on
right
the
now.
Pinot. He's
Yeah.
gone.
In there?
What do you think of our new captured movie?
Yeah,
I think it's brilliant. I think that Doc's right. You guys have the same level of genius as Stephen Hawking.
See?
Thank
Maybe
you.
we do.
We
Yeah.
do, maybe.
So
Yeah.
you'll produce it?
No.
He's gonna be
Yeah,
good.
how about this?
I'll
We do
produce
a
it.
rewrite. Well, let's rewrite it, repitch it to Paul, right?
Yeah.
But,
I'll produce it.
I think here's my problem with it, right? I think that, the movie's fine. It's just what happens in between the movie when we're shooting, I'm a little afraid of.
He's different now, I'm telling you.
Like, he pinches my nipples really hard.
Well,
You know what I mean?
you got pinchable nipples.
I do.
He didn't do that to me once.
You're a girl. He also lays on you. He did lay on you, right?
Yeah, but he was showing me what he did to you.
Oh,
Right,
demonstration.
well, that's a good way around
In
it.
the past.
This is me just showing you, buddy, what I do, Bobby.
Yeah.
I never laid on any of my features.
Yeah,
It was never a thing.
it wasn't even a thought really to
Never.
do it. but
It was
yeah.
more like he sat on me.
I've never sat on any of my features.
Did you guys do a tour bus or no?
No, we did rental car.
Oh, cool. What a great experience.
God,
for
it
you
was
then.
so fun. You guys have just been doing this for a long time then?
Yeah.
It's a little different when you're headlining, though.
Yeah, it was.
It's not as fun.
Well, the responsibility level is much higher. Featuring, I've always said, is fucking such a sweet spot.
It's such a sweet.
It's
Yeah.
not going to last forever. You obviously want to ascend and have your own thing, but it's so fun, man. The pressure
You
is
start
almost
worrying-
non-existent.
You
Yeah.
worry about numbers. You start worrying about
Everything. Selling tickets.
Selling
You start
tickets,
worry about
all
selling
that.
tickets and filling seats and
and it becomes a whole thing.
how much money you can make because you can make enough to take other people on the road and that analytics of all of it. It stinks. But when you're in your spot,
Yeah.
fuck it. Forget. Don't even think about
You're
the
in
other
your
stuff.
prime now.
Have the most fun you've ever had.
This is the best time of my
You
life right
fucking
now.
deserve it, man.
It really is the best time
It's
of
the
your life?
best time of my life. Like I look back and I'm glad I have been grinding and all that stuff and blah blah blah. But yeah, this is awesome. And then I literally just got off the plane from the tour and walked right
Came
into
here.
the studio
Fuck
here with
yeah.
you guys. Like it's a dream.
How
Yeah.
fucking party is that?
That's amazing. That's fucking,
really fucking
that's
nice.
amazing. We love you.
And we're gonna go on tour together.
We are.
We
and
are.
We're
You're gonna
going
come
to
with us on the Bad
Mexico.
Friends tour?
Yeah, 100%.
We just have you have to kick someone out, so you're taking someone's seat. It's one of those two guys in the window. So I think you can guess which one it is. What?
She said that she wants to kick George out after last episode.
Yeah, George is absolutely not coming on tour with us.
No, there's
I'd
no
rather
way.
kill
There's no
myself
way.
than have
There's
that
no
guy in
way.
the fucking bus. Are you kidding me?
You okay?
Yeah, I was holding that shit for about an hour. I said, God damn.
How often do you pee? Do you pee a lot?
Nah.
Once a day?
Nah, I pee about maybe 4 or 5 times a day.
How many times do you pee a day?
I've never counted.
How many times do you pee a day?
3 or 4 times.
I feel like I pee way more than that.
3 times for me.
That's
Yeah, 3 or
it.
4 times, yeah.
I piss right in the morning. Then I piss after I've had my coffee shit breakfast combo. And then I probably don't piss again until the after. Like I'm about to piss in about an hour from now.
You don't drink a lot of water.
I drink a fuckload. I drink.
a lot.
Yeah, I do. But it stays in there until
The
the end of
worst
day.
though
bladder.
is when you're
Big bladder.
sleeping.
The
when
boy's
you're-
got a big bladder.
When you have to pee, when you're sleeping,
and your dick gets hard.
is the dude. My dick's been getting so hard. You know?
Because you know that's a reaction to make sure you don't piss yourself.
Is that really?
Yes.
Yeah, my dick gets hard all the time now.
At night.
At night, yeah.
Well, that's also your libido checking in, being like, "Hey, I'd like to come sometimes."
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
could
it's
be.
your
Yeah.
cock sending a signal from your brain. But also at night, you will get a hard on. You'll get an erection. Your cock will fill with blood. So make sure
And I
that you don't
pinch
pee.
it now.
Well, you don't do that. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, but I pinch it hard
You don't have to do that.
to go down, go down.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You don't have to hurt it. You can just talk to it.
Yeah, but I can't, it doesn't go down if I don't pinch it.
You can think about it. Watch something awful and gruesome.
Doesn't I have to hurt it?
Isn't that funny that our dicks can fill with blood to stop us from urinating in the middle of night? But like
That's
you
incredible.
can't. There's nothing that happens to you.
No, I just bleed through my vagina once in a while.
Sick.
It's pretty cool.
I don't think that has anything to do with you having a piss, but yeah, for sure.
Does it affect your mood? Like some girls, it affects their mood. Does it affect your mood?
Welcome back
Yeah.
to period questions on Bad Friends.
Hell yeah. I get really sad like a week before.
Yeah,
And I always forget because it's premenstrual, PMS.
Yeah.
It took me like a billion years to learn that.
Did you have an embarrassing period story when you first got your period? Because I know a lot of girlfriends of mine had like a
Yeah.
like they always had a shitty first time story because they didn't know or their mom didn't tell them or they had like a very vague conversation about it.
My mom like told me about it and was so cool and got me like, variety of supplies.
Yeah, that's nice.
And it was just confusing. And I told her afterwards, I was like, I'm just glad it's done.
Yeah,
And she said, this is going to happen every month, right?
forever.
And I was like, what? I thought it was a one and done. Like you
Yeah.
get
Wow.
it. And then the reality of the world set in on me. But it was hard to get a hold of it. I remember being in class and like, oh, I guess it started and getting up, there's just blood on my seat.
Wow.
And I just got to
Wow, wow,
shuffle
wow,
out
wow,
of there.
wow.
'cause
I've heard that story a few times. From
Yeah.
in junior high. Just,
Imagine if just blood just came out of your dick once a month.
Fuck.
what do you mean? Imagine.
Yeah.
This happens all the time to me.
Yeah.
Bloody cock over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would fucking. It would.
It
Just,
would be terrible.
be so sad.
Yeah.
It's just an extra thing to think about.
Imagine if it came for guys. If it just came out of your mouth. If you just were talking.
Ew.
All right.
If you just started bleeding. If you're like, yeah, we're gonna go to blah, blah, and it just started flowing out of your mouth. Just blood starts pouring. You're like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, terrible. And then you have to stick cotton in your mouth.
Yeah, you have to get a mouth. You're like, my bad.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful.
Yeah, but sometimes I kind of like it because I'll like the pain. I think I kind of have a high tolerance for pain, and so I'll start to kind of hallucinate a little bit.
Whoa!
But not in like a dangerous way. Like I don't think it's like a whoa. But when you're in pain sometimes and
Yeah, but you mean like from the blood loss?
I know, like the cramps.
The physical pain. The physical pain.
The
from
physical
cramp.
pain.
Oh, yeah.
And
Because-
you don't take anything. You don't take Advil or fucking Motrin or.
No, I take this stuff that my stepmom, she's like neopathic, so she sends me some stuff like a essential oil.
Well, tell the girl fans what it is. There's a lot of chick fans out here that want to know
We'll
what you
put a
use.
link. I don't know what it's called, but fancy, I'll get you the link.
Fancy, get that fucking link
For the
about
period
for
product.
menstrual cramps.
I was listening
Because
to
it is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, let's get some bad friends. I don't want to overstep. I know I just
You're
got
here,
here.
baby. You're locked You're locked the fuck in.
I was listening to This American Life, and there was a story of a girl who met this guy, and she really liked it. They were in acting class or whatever, and in New York, and they hook up one night, and then she was on her period, and she goes, I don't want to, it's that time of month. He's like, I don't care. But at like 4 a.m, she looked at all the sheets, and they were all bloody, right? So she stole his sheets and put it in her bag, and she left, and she's walking down, and she had to go through some sort of security check or something. And the cops saw the bloody sheet, so they thought she murdered somebody. So then she had to go back to the fucking apartment, and the cops had to knock on this guy's door and to see if he was alive, right?
Jesus.
And then she had to go, yeah, I stole your sheets. How embarrassing is that?
How crazy of a story if she went back to the apartment and he was dead.
That's
a
the
good start of a good show.
Yeah.
That's the start of a good fucking series.
Yeah.
And
the
cops-
coincidence of it.
Right, but he's dead. But he's dead. But it's with a handgun to his head, and they're like, this couldn't be blood from that. That would be impossible.
Yeah.
This is not the blood's on the wall. It's that way. How do the sheets have all this blood? But then they test the DNA on the sheets, and it's not even her blood.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
It's not even her blood. It's someone else's blood.
But it's not even his blood. It's not his blood either.
Where? On the wall from his head?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not even his blood from the wall. It's the blood from this wall, right?
Yeah, wall
it's
blood?
from a chimp.
It's from a chimp?
Yeah, a chimp blood.
Whoa.
A chimp's period blood.
Whoa! Chimp's period blood. So
Make this movie.
We have to make this movie.
And that's why if you're a female killer, you always kill while you're menstruating.
That's right.
That's right.
If you're going to stab someone,
There's a moral.
ladies,
That's the moral of the story.
make sure you're bleeding.
Yeah.
Make sure it's just spraying everywhere and you're stabbing and spraying. Get a little fucking funnel to spray it on him when you're
and then
killing
you
him.
go, sorry, officer, I was on my period.
Oh, was
I on my period?
The twist is the officer's a chimp.
Oh yeah, the cop's a chimp.
One of the cops is a chimp,
And
man.
you hear a knock on the door and you answer the door and it's a chimp and he's got 2 knives. He's like, and he starts stabbing you.
Whoa!
Then you're like, what are you doing? You're a cop. He's like,
Yeah. Whoa!
crazy world.
What
dude.
a crazy world. What a great. You want to direct it?
I want to be in it.
Oh,
But
what do you
I'll-
want to play?
I'll direct and act.
You saw how good of an actress she was when we did acting scenes in the room here. She
Oh, that was
killed.
amazing.
You have to put her on
That was
camera.
really good stuff. Yeah.
Doc, would you mind directing it?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah, man.
Because we don't have anybody in our crew that directs anything, do we?
Yeah. I want to do a movie with them and do the loving story.
What's that?
Sorry?
The story about the two. Remember? Is it they're called the loving? I mean, they were the first people, the black and white couple, right? And then it was against the law, and then they did that.
Oh.
What are their last names?
Find
out the last names.
The first interracial couple. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the first interracial couple. But
not the first of all time.
Yeah, we do a comedy spin on them though.
It was the first interracial couple, like in a.
What were they called?
First
What are their
interracial
names? What are their
marriage.
names?
Sorry, interracial marriage. Loving Day. June
Ooh.
12th is Loving Day.
Yeah.
Interracial marriage finally became legal in the United States January 26, 1965. This photo shows Mildred
Isn't
Loving.
that wild that they were gonna? Didn't they go to prison for it or something? Because they were.
Well, no. They were. This caused this to become a law that it's legal for interracial marriage.
But in 1965, you couldn't do it.
But prior
That's
to that,
insane.
Yeah. No, it's fucking.
Jackie Robertson was getting it in though.
Just let that sit.
I was gonna-
let it sit. Let it sit because I don't know what the fuck he means.
I know what he means.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
I know.
tell us.
Yeah, explain
Yeah.
it. Explain
He
it.
was smashing white women back in his time.
He was fucking these white hoes.
Yeah, I got
He
that
was
too.
getting it in.
He was out in these streets.
Okay.
It depends on who you are. You can fuck out there in them streets back when
You
it
can
was
fuck in
illegal.
those, but you couldn't get married. That was what the whole thing was about.
Yeah. I'm sure Sidney Poitier fucked white girls too. That's my point. They they had to hide it.
He actually liked Asian women. Sidney Poitier.
Did he really?
Big time. Loved Asian girls.
Oh yeah.
Loved. Was not a big fan of white women.
Oh wow.
I have a story that somebody told me.
That's a lie.
I have a story that somebody told me, and I feel so guilty because it's hearsay.
Yeah, but we got to hear it. Say it.
All right. So,
That's
it's
the best part
hearsay.
about hearsay.
All right, this is hearsay. And
Here.
I'm a huge fan of this woman that I'm about to talk about, so I don't want to hurt her feelings.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to do it. All right. So back in the 90s, I used to do shows with this guy named Dave Tyree.
Don't remember that person.
Okay, he was an old black comic.
Oh yeah, Dave Tyree.
You know Dave Tyree, right? He used to do a bit about
Oh yeah.
that's
yeah.
Dave Tyree. Right? That's
There's,
him in the 80s.
there's Pauly, by the way.
Yeah. And he was a funny guy, right?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know.
He really was.
Yeah, okay.
For the time.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, and Tyree was like, "Let me tell you a story," and I go,
Where's he from?
"I don't know, Detroit."
Okay.
Why?
It's just a little accent. I heard a little
He
accent.
was an Asian.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a story.
Every time you go to an accent, you go, "Let me tell you a story." I don't know what it is. I don't know where it is. I
Is that what you heard, guys? Is that what you heard?
Absolutely.
Let me tell you a story.
Let me tell you a story.
Is that fine?
Sure.
Let me just keep doing it.
Yeah.
I go, I don't want to hear a story right now. I'm going to tell you a story. Okay, fine.
That was different than the first time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So anyway, he goes, back in the day when I moved to LA, right, I met Richard Pryor. I'm like, cool. Is that it? No. He invites me to a party, right? And cocaine, everything's happening. You know what I mean? People having sex in the living room, right? It was wild, he said, right? Drunk. And then fucking Pryor comes up to him and goes, "You like Asian pussy?" And Dave Tyree goes, "I guess, yeah, it's all right." You know what I mean? Come here. And he goes, in a room, there was an Asian lady laying on her back. She was completely naked. She wasn't passed out. She was loose, you know. And he goes, "Go ahead," right?
Are these guys dead, by the way? David Tyree dead?
No, he's still alive.
Okay.
Why?
We'll find out where the story goes.
But the girl was a naked Asian. It was Connie Chung.
Shut the fuck
Fuck
up.
up.
Whoa.
Connie Chung? And she was just letting everyone have
I don't know.
have
That's what he told me. And I didn't sleep for a week.
Man, comedy's just not like that anymore.
I know. You're never at a party and you wanted some dick. You go in, it's Anderson Cooper completely naked on a fucking
I
bed.
have been to that party.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
I have been to that party.
And I don't even think that's true. There's no way that story's true.
Why? Why would it not be?
Because she's a newscaster and she,
They don't like dick?
Yeah, what was that? Nancy Pelosi. She was getting it on,
She was
right?
getting fucking smoked.
By who?
Like, wasn't she blowing everybody?
Blowing everybody, dude.
Wait, Nancy Pelosi was blowing who? The insurrectionist? What happened?
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Pelosi.
They call her the erectionist.
Nancy Pelosi.
Wasn't that the story? Maybe I got the wrong person.
Yeah,
No, it's
I don't think
Pelosi.
it's Nancy Pelosi.
No, it's Pelosi
Yeah.
for show, dog. Was she with JFK?
Are you thinking Ruth
She
Bader
was blowing him.
Ginsburg,
That's
or-
what made his head explode.
How did Jackie not see Pelosi sucking off Kennedy in that car?
That's the conspiracy.
That's the
She's
conspiracy.
in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was the second shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have sworn there was this big story going around that when she was younger, she gave everybody hand jobs.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's
But why-
cool.
now
I like that.
my
That's
career's
cool.
over.
I like
man.
that.
That's a cool thing to do.
Yeah. So they get around with.
Well, I love how Pete types in Nancy Pelosi hand job.
You know,
when they seize that laptop from the feds.
remember the insurrection? Remember the insurrection where that guy went to Nancy
Remember
Pelosi's,
the insurrection?
Nancy Pelosi's
How could I
office,
forget?
and he was sitting like this on Nancy Pelosi's office. Maybe he was looking for a hand job.
Oh, waiting patiently.
Yeah, like I heard about this
Oh.
girl. Maybe that's what he was doing.
It's probably some other white lady in politics, and all the fans are gonna say it on the comments.
Who do we think it could be?
Yeah, I don't think you should
was
be
a-
airing the Connie Chung thing. I feel bad about saying it.
It's just a story that you heard from somebody that isn't. It's not a real story.
Times were different.
Times were diff.
It's
dog.
70s. It was the
Party.
70s.
70s,
Yeah,
bro.
you're right.
Yeah.
70s,
Yeah.
bro.
I just don't want Maury Povich.
Have you ever been
I
to
want Maury Povich to come after me. You know what I mean?
He's in a wheelchair, maybe. Have you ever been to a Hollywood party where it was like filled with sex and drugs like that?
One.
I've been to one as well.
I did
Really?
one. Yeah.
Yeah, one time.
It must have been a long time ago. That's,
Yeah, long
that
time
stuff's
ago.
canceled
Was it
now,
in the
right?
hills?
No. What was it? So I did this NACA conference.
Fuck. Do you know what NACA is? Oh, that's so funny. That was our NACA was the National Association of College. It's something. It was to do college shows.
Yeah, and they stopped booking me because basically you go and they have all these colleges in the region, and they come. And they always said to me, you have to be squeaky clean. And I never did.
You had
right?
to be G.
So every time I would perform, half the room would walk out.
Yeah.
They just would walk out. And I could see my college agent just go in the back like, what the fuck?
Because back then.
He just showed his fucking pubes.
When you were a young comic,
Yeah.
back then, you couldn't make any money doing clubs because you weren't a headliner yet. You couldn't get A rooms. But you could get paid big money to do colleges. Like Swartz and those guys did. I mean, they would clean up.
But I
doing
did
colleges.
not book a lot. But there was one girl who was religious, but she thought I was attractive, right? So I exchanged numbers, and I go, you know what I want to do? I'm going to Vegas, and because at the time Dave Navarro, I knew Dave Navarro. Dave Navarro, the rock star. Okay. And so I bring this religious girl to his bachelor party. What? Yeah. Right? And it's in Vegas. I forgot what hotel
Why
it was.
would you bring a girl to a bachelor
But I remember going to the floor of the hotel, and everything's pitch black with these candles. And there was like blood on the wall. It was like fucking crazy. Right? And you hear like bats. Like, you know what I mean? And she's like, I can feel it. I'm holding her hands, and she's shaking. Right? And I go, I don't know what's going on here. You know what I mean? We open this door, and there's this table with two women, and they have two dildos, right? And they're fucking each other on this thing, right? And other men are on there jerking off, right? And I'm trying to act cool, like, this is a part of my life. This is normal, right? I'm just kind of going, ha, 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 you know what I mean? And I just remember it being the scariest place I've ever been.
Did you do anything, though?
I made love to her in the hotel room.
You did?
Yeah.
Sweet
Whoa.
love?
No.
No, gross.
They had that dildo in there.
Yeah, I had a dildo, and I got some of the bats.
It was butt.
That was a normal Christian kind of like sexual experience, but I just remember that was like my first. There was like, it was weird and you know what I mean.
What's normal Christian sex like?
Well, I'll tell you what I do. Right, I take the sheet, I take scissors, and I put a little hole in it
For your mouth, right?
You say
What do you mean?
grace first.
Yeah.
And I lay her on her back.
God, please bless this food that we're about to receive.
I lay the whole sheet over her body.
Right, so you can't see each other.
So I can't see each other, and I see the little opening, right? And I fuck her in the belly button. No, I do missionary and maybe a couple of extra side moves.
I went to a celebrity's house a long time ago that I didn't belong at. And it wasn't like anything absurd. People were doing drugs for sure. But I walked in on somebody fucking in a room, and I was like, oh shit. And they both looked at me and they were like, what's wrong? It's okay. And then I thought, should I stay? Because they both were very casual about it. It wasn't like, get the fuck out. They were fucking, and I was like, oh shit. And they were like, it's cool. It's totally cool. And I was just like, sorry. And I just left real slow. Because I wanted to give them a chance to be like, get over here. Do you know? But I was like, both of these guys were just too big. You know? I didn't want to.
I have one more. Did I ever tell you about the Asian sex club?
Did you miss the whole gay part of that?
I got it.
Thanks, Pete.
It was two guys.
Yeah.
It wasn't two guys. I'm teasing.
I heard it. I just wasn't alarmed by it.
Yes, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be.
I wasn't alarmed by it either.
And you shouldn't be, Juice.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be.
Did I tell you about the Asian sex party?
No.
No.
It was right by the Comedy Store.
Okay.
The Andes used to be, what was it, the Hilton?
Hilton, yeah.
Yeah. So I love to go to Carney's.
Hyatt.
The Hyatt.
Hyatt, yeah, that's right.
I like to go to Carney's and get those gigantic chocolate hot dogs.
Do we?
Right? Do you remember I used to do that?
Yeah.
So at Carney's they have these gigantic chocolate bananas. Right? And I used to go to Doc and I used to suck on the thing.
No.
I apologize for that.
Well, fucking us, huh?
Yeah, that's how I do it, right? But I used to get those chocolate things, and I was walking with this chocolate. It was like maybe 12:30 at night, right? And there was 200 Asian young people, all dressed in white, standing outside of the fucking the Hyatt. I go, what do you guys think? We're from San Francisco. We do this like yearly thing in LA. It's a sex club.
Oh yeah.
Right? And I go, oh, good. And they go, come up. I go, okay. What?
No, I know the story.
Have I told this on this podcast before? Well, then I want to fucking do it.
Tell Juice. It's fine. Tell Juice.
Me too, because I don't even know.
Yeah, tell them. They haven't heard it.
Okay, so they had rented out this whole floor, right? And you know how sometimes hotel rooms have other doors are just an entrance to the other hotel room, but
adjoining
room. Yeah. So all those doors are open. All the doors are open. You know what I mean? On this fucking thing, it was just like you could just walk into a room.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm walking. Oh, there's two guys. I walk into the room, and there's these two girls on the bed, completely naked. I don't know. I still have half of the hot dog thing too.
You gotta finish that.
I gotta finish it.
You gotta finish
right?
that before.
So I just sit there at these jeans on. I'm just sitting there, just eating the hot dog. I see them both get up from the fucking bed and come toward me. One girl starts kissing my neck, and the other girl starts, touching my pee-pee, Toki, right? And Toki's like, thank you, right? But I knew at that moment that I was about to cheat on Sarah, and something just came over, and I just pushed them aside, right?
So
and I ran out. Still, the chocolate hot dog. I'm running out, right? I finished it at the store, the chocolate thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
pain from your guilt.
Can I tell you the funniest part to me about that
What?
so far? Is that they invited you to the sex party. You went up to the rooms, watched the naked girls. They came over to you, started kissing you, and then you said, I'm not going to cheat on my girlfriend.
This is too far.
What do you mean? Explain. No, I like this. Stop. Hold back. Explain yourself.
Like, if there was some wild sex party and they invited me, I'd be like, oh, no, I'm in a monogamous relationship.
Yeah, because
Hilarious. Oh, she's coming from a woman's perspective. I get it.
But you're not an Asian TV star. You're not an
true.
Asian TV star.
I don't want to let my fans
Thanks
down.
for reminding me
Don't want
again.
to let, number one.
Not even a woman's perspective. It's just a loyal perspective.
Hey,
I
Doc,
guess.
shut the fuck up. Man. So listen to me, okay?
He's giving you a piece of his heart and
Listen
soul.
to me, okay?
But, like, they walked all the way over to you.
So what you're saying to me is this.
You had so many chances to leave.
I want to ask, is showing up to that and being on the side of bed cheating?
No. To walk into a hotel room where people are partying.
Knowing it's
No.
a sex party.
Is that cheating to you?
No.
Like if you found out that your boyfriend did that, would you be upset?
Yeah.
You would be upset just on that alone.
Yeah, I'd say we should redefine things because I've been turning down all these sex parties thinking.
I keep getting invited to all these fuck parties and I can't go.
I see.
Yeah, it's more of like an equality thing than.
Right. Okay.
You want things to be equal, don't you?
Yeah.
But let's have Juice say goodbye in her traditional Pauly Shore sign off to take us out.
What's up, bad friends? Thank you.
Yes, what a good episode.
That was a great episode.